Previously, I rode my ATV around with the stock suspension and took it out crawling, some trail riding, and some jumps, and I showed you how to install Elka suspension to upgrade the ride quality on your ATV. In this video, I'm going to be comparing the stock suspension versus this Elka suspension, and hopefully I can show you that riding my ATV in the same places that I did last time in my last video will give you a look at how it handles in each of these different kind of situations with like high speed, cornering, just trail riding, crawling around. So if you missed that video, be sure to go check it out. I'll link it up above for you, but let's go test these bad boys out. This stock setup is going to bounce around a lot over rocks and bumps and down the trail. You're just going to feel a lot of bouncy movement on your ATV. Upgrading to Elka Stage 3s is going to give you better compression, better rebound. Plus you have dual rate springs. You have a lighter spring and a heavier spring. So it's going to take up a lot of smaller bumps and eliminate that. And then if you bottom the smaller bumps out into the bigger stuff, you've got that bigger spring on there. Now these Stage 3s have dual rate springs on the rear here and just a single rate spring on the front. The last set I had on my older ATV had dual rate springs like this on all four corners. Having that little spring up there, which is a lighter weight spring, will soak up all the smaller bumps, which is great for trail riding and getting a more comfortable ride on your ATV. Alright guys, we got the Elka suspension installed. We're going to hit the same things that I hit with the stock suspension. Hopefully get a good comparison between the two sets of suspension, stock versus Elka Stage 3. So we're going to hit this jump right over here first, then I'll hopefully be able to cut the clips together so you'll be able to see the difference in the suspension. I think the biggest noticeable thing you'll feel is your ATV is going to be a lot more planted, a lot more stable, and then hitting jumps, you're not going to get just that springy, bouncy motion. So let's hit these jumps. Oh, that is solid. No, that's awesome. Beautiful, so planted. Feels like I don't know, just normal riding around. It's like a Cadillac on this terrain, and then jumping, you just feel super planted. Not a lot of bounce like the stock suspension. This is just a night and day comparison here. There's just no comparison with stock suspension. Alright, we'll get some shots of the suspension really working here. Just flat ground, do up a little technical. Get a jump in here. Feel that suspension working. Some high speed. Alright guys, I'm setting up for another shot. It's getting really hot out here. Just feels so good, so planted. So smooth over all the bumps. I almost forgot how good Elkas were. I haven't had them for so long. I had them on one ATV a while ago and then sold that one. It's just been one of those things, you know, just kind of wait for it, save up for it, and then it's just one of those upgrades. If you're serious about riding, you gotta get some. Get this all switched around, we'll get some good shots for you guys. Let's quickly cover some of the parts on this Elka Stage 3 suspension. You have preload, rebound, and compression. And with the stock suspension, all you can really adjust is the preload for your spring tension and stiffness and like ride height of your ATV. While these allow you to change other things like how fast the suspension is absorbing those impacts and how fast it's extending back out, as well as adjusting your preload adjustment. So good. They just feel so planted and stable. It's just like a night and day. I don't know, there's not too much. I mean, you can get a comparison of bouncing and not bouncing. It just absorbs all of that jumping and all those bumps and everything. If you can get much better than this. Just trail riding, these feel really good. Soaking up them smaller bumps a lot better than stock suspension. I'd say it's well worth the money going and upgrading the suspension on this. Just getting rid of that bouncy stock suspension has been huge. Let's do this log crawl right here. Get some flex, see what it looks like. Really squished here in the back. See, with stock suspension, you wouldn't be squished that much because it's much stiffer. These are a lighter spring, but also you have the hydraulics of the shock working for you. And obviously there's no weight up here. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Be sure to subscribe, follow along. More rides, more technical, more jumps with the Elka suspension on the Altera. So be sure to follow along, and I'll see you in the next video. If you want to check out Elka suspension, check the link in the description. They also have suspension for SUVs and trucks, as well as side-by-sides and ATVs. Like this. If you want to get yourself some, check out the link in the description. It's a proven brand I've had before, and just the experience of it is night and day from your stock suspension. So be sure to check them out. So I hope I was able to show you the comparisons of the stock suspension over these Elkas and the different types of terrain in this video. I'm going to get some more ride time on this Stage 3 setup, and I'll have another video coming on them, so stay tuned for that. Let me know your thoughts on these Elkas from this video down in the comments down below, and I'll catch you in the next one.